UFO50 is a collection of 50 retro games developed by Mossmouth, the creators of Spelunky, so you know it's got challenges and secrets galore. Particularly, it includes a 51st game. When you enter this room while playing Mini and Max, you'll find a symbol that I think is a sort of lambda. It might be a programming thing. It matches the symbol for the terminal in the pause menu, and if you check the terminal, you'll get the first breadcrumb in a scavenger hunt that will lead you across the other 50 games and reveal the inner workings of the fictional software company Ufosoft.
Hmm. Oh. Yes!
That symbol's peculiar. That's a symbol in the terminal. 50 games for you to search through. What a hunt I have for you. I offer up this starting clue. Turn your skin a shade of blue. I remember. I think I remember there being a game on the from the selection on the main screen that gave us blue skin. So we'll go back to the library out of the credits. We found 752 shinies. Let's see. We found 36 out of 39 upgrades. We found 2 big shinies. We escaped at 8:48 p.m., so there is like a loose timeline. For the cherry, find Pongo and restore balance. Okay. So, Pongo was only referenced in the clock. That's all we know about for that. One of our largest games to date pays homage to several Ufosoft titles that preceded it. Okay. The only game that I can see from the, outset where our skin is a shade of blue is Ninpeck. Right? Our skin is blue in Ninpeck, isn't it? Is there a point in Ninpeck where one of those symbols is on the screen? When you fall out of the groove, Ninpeck gets really hard really fast. Alright. I think there is something going on there. Skin a shade of blue can mean some other things, I think. I'm trying to think of other games where we have blue skin. Wait, what if it's in Camouflage? Camouflage is a game about changing our skin color. So if I look at my, some level in Camouflage, for instance, in Swamp Run, if I change my skin to purple, it's not loud enough to wake the neighborhood cat. So I would guess that is about Party House. But that would just be a game of Party House where we go to 2 Trouble, which will happen immediately. Pretty much. There. An adventure begins when a sandwich is stolen. Well, that would be Ninpeck. But I guess it's on the sandwich stealing screen. But this would mean that there are games in the terminal. There are codes in the terminal that are pointed to by games that are later in the series. So then we go back to Ninpeck, check the terminal during the sandwich steal. It tells us third stinger waits in the hangar. Now, I've already seen this code. I found this code when I was randomly going around. So third stinger waits in the hangar, I think, is a reference to the wasp, Star Waspir. Yeah, so UFO50 is all 50 games, of course, but what's it called? There is something that links this together. So is this while I have this third one selected? A column of 3 need never flee. Column of 3 never flee. That's a reference to a tactics. So column of 3 never flee. So let me see. That would be a tactics. I'm assuming we need to create a column. Can I go earlier than level 7? Yeah, let's go back down to our first encounter. A purple moon shines on a lonely night. Purple moon, lonely night. Full moon on a lonely night. I think that's about what's it? I think that's about Brace. What's it called? I think that's about Valbrace. Yeah, I didn't make it far in Valbrace. I can overwrite. Okay, I don't think it's related to that necessarily. A Lonely Night. Are there any other games where we play knights? So, in Mortal, it's not called a knight, it's called a warrior. Wait a minute. Was there a purple moon in Barbuda? Oh? Purple moon. EXEC-MIAS. Okay. So this is as far as I had made it here. And then we enter the code. And EXEC-MIAS takes me to this game, which I've actually taken a bit of a look at. So, I already found this a long time ago when I was, like, poking around randomly in Barbuda. And what it eventually led me to was this, entering exec colo into the terminal to play a rudimentary version of Color Racer. There it is. In the presence of seabird royalty. So, yeah, I had seen that code once before.